as good as I could possibly feel, and we love to see it. And by we, I mean I love to see it. I'm so tired of being tired, guys. Maybe it's because we had a little bit of lights today, but other than that, I'm feeling good. Prime, if you want, you can come and join us now. The person who was supposed to join for first team did not show up, so you are welcome to have that slot. Let me pop out the YouTube chat so I can get everything where it needs to be, and we're good to go. Levi, you can definitely join a team. Let me put you on the second team since I just offered a slot to Prime. You will be on the next team for sure. Country, what's good, my homie? Count you in. All right, I'll put you on the second team as well. We're all good. What's the list looking like? I'm doing Fosnog. We just started getting on, Indiana. I can put you on the third team if you'd like, along with T-Gates. I'm going to write you. If you decide you don't want it, just let me know and I'll get you on there. Pancakes I fire in the morning. Real moist. Real. Fallout 76 himself has joined chat. What's going on? Alright, we'll just give a second for Prime to get on in and then we'll start. Let me write down Marty so that I can remember. Thank you for telling me ahead of time, but I'm going to be real, Indiana. I'm probably going to forget. I also forgot to mention Unknown. If you need something, put it in the chat on TikTok because I cannot see Discord while we are live. Bird, Dre, what's going on, guys? Love to hear it, country. You are a massive help when you do that, because I hate leaving people disappointed when they can't join up. No, I mean, like, if you need to tell me something, let me know in chat, not in Discord. My day's been decent, emo kid. It always feels weird calling somebody emo kid. I know, but my day's been decent. Started out tired. I found some energy like an hour or two ago, so I don't feel exhausted for once, and I'm, like, excited about that, you know? Alright. Prime is here. Let's get going, guys. Doom, Griff, what's going on? Dre, what's good, buddy? I also have a big-ass mason jar full of water, so guaranteed that I'm going to be fine tonight. Yes, Pinpointers is good. It's actually one of the most sought-after mods because for some reason it never seems to drop. So if you have a Pinpointers, you scored. You chilled outside and you worked out. Man, I would love to do both of those things. I really need to get back into, like, exercise. Sick with it, dude. Okay, serious question. I have literally 80 plus and not glowing one. What am I doing wrong? Are you referring to... Okay, mass. Yeah, I was like, are you referring to Fosnog mass? There's literally nothing you can do about it. It's all based on terrible luck. It's just a good luck, let's hope you get it kind of thing. And more often than not, it won't drop. It's terrible. What stage does Limit Breakers drop? That I don't know off the top of my head, but I can check for you. Homie Goretto on the Discord server made a nice little graphic for us so that I can reference it as soon as I need to reference it. So let me look real quick. Where the hell did he put that? I think it was in questions. And then... There it is. So that comes from... Limit Breakers comes from the 5th portion of the raid. You can only get it from fighting the snake. And apparently Country can make them. Tarn, yes, I can add you to the final team of the night. And what do you have to show me? Why am I not hearing anything? Okay, that's better. CJ, I can add you to the final... CJ, I can add you to the final team and you can run with us tonight if you would like. Do I play on PC? Yes, but not today. I play PC every Sunday and Monday. No worries, Griffin. It's perfectly fine. Yep, Thursday indeed, guys. Alright, CJ, you are on the final team for the night. Appreciate you, Mac. Also appreciate you watching, Griff. Alright guys, let's go ahead and do it. Let's do the spiel though. If you are not capable of surviving against the Guardian, just go ahead and hide behind the pillar. We will take care of the rest. While we are playing on the raid team, we do not use any hacks, glitches, or exploits. If you use any hacks, glitches, or exploits, you will be removed from the raid team and banned from chat. We do everything legitimate here. Special shout out to Husky Sunset. Today he is going to be playing Wingman to make sure that we get through things smoothly, so we greatly appreciate your help, buddy. But with that, go ahead and hit the button when ready, though I don't see the button popping up. Did I do something wrong again? Nope, we're good. Yep, just hit the button when ready. Learning how to set up power. Can you make a clip for it? What do you mean by set up power? PC is definitely much better. Now I know, like most people say that they don't have the issues that I have, but I can barely get through a play session on PlayStation 5 Pro without it crashing, and I never face those issues on PC. The Elder is carrying me today. So the character that I'm playing as on PlayStation, I've started writing lore for my characters just because of chats with other people. And she used to be a member of the Brotherhood. I was going to write that as her story, but instead I've decided she's a responder. That's the thing I'm going for. Real Iona. What's going on, Nostradamus? Thousands of players like the raid, man. I'm glad they do. It's like a good part of the game. I want the second raid though. Like, don't get me wrong, I also like semi-enjoy doing the raid, but I'm so ready for the next portion of it. She actually flies the Vertibird. She assists Lennox in flying the Vertibird. She was gonna be a normal Vertibird pilot for the Brotherhood of Steel, but then I was doing the grind to get, what are they called? The Civil Engineer armor. I can now make Civil Engineer armor for PlayStation viewers, by the way. But I was doing the grind to be able to make Civil Engineer armor, and then I died because I fought the final boss, the devil dude, and he glitched out. Like, when he did his rock attack, it glitched out, stayed in place, and did infinite damage. And then I went back, and the damage was still there. Like, I got a kick out of it, but when I died, I respawned at the Vertibird, and Lennox was all like, "Don't worry, girl, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you." And now, instantly, that's what decided the whole, like, arc now. She's a member of the Responders because of that. Oh, connect to the lights. You have a small generator, but you don't understand how to connect it to work. Sure, that's actually pretty simple. If you're playing on controller, it's on Xbox, it's Y. On PC, it's triangle. Not PC. On PlayStation, it's triangle. You want to be in edit mode. Look at the generator and press Y or triangle, and then take the power cable to what you want to connect it to. I can give you a demonstration after the raid, though. It's fairly easy. So, if anybody needs an explanation on what to do with this part of the raid, give me a thumbs up, but I've played with everybody here, I believe, and they should know what to do. So I think you guys are good to go. I'm going to hit the button, because I'm pretty sure you guys are great. We are going to leave Husky Sunset to defend. That's what we had brought him here for, and then the rest of us can run fuel, no problem. Do we have a video guide for EN06? Not yet. I was going to make one, like an entire raid guide, but a lot of stuff is changing in March, so I don't want to jump the gun and make a video. If you guys are checking out the channel a couple days ago, I made a video about the mole miner changes, and that video came out because I was literally filming a video on how to do the drill portion of the raid. And then I realized, oh, things are changing, I should check those changes, and then that's why I started doing the other content. Yes, there is one specific raid in Fallout 76. They're going to be adding another one, we don't know when. But after the update happens, give it a little bit. I'm going to go and test out the changes to the bot and see how everything acts on live server. Then I will make full raid guides for the entire thing. What's up, Angry Titan? Appreciate the share. But they are making running fuel so much easier. Like, it's not going to be a problem. In fact, I think it's going to be too easy. If they don't reverse some of the changes that are going live, it's going to be too easy where anybody can do it in power armor. And I mean, like, literally anybody can just walk through it. The heat is... Bro, it's cold as hell out here. I had to turn up the heater. I'm ready for some hot weather. Like, I am so over being cold. Usually, I love winter. I love the snow. But this winter was a little bit, like, harder on me than normal. I had some tire issues that resulted in my tire constantly going flat until we replaced it. But for, like, 2 months within winter, I'm being out there in, like, -40 weather trying to get my tire to work. And I'm ready. Like, please give me some heat. I want to go outside. I need the sun. Wait, but Scotland is one of the places I actually want to visit. It's 95 degrees there in California. I do not miss that, dude. That's like the normal for California. Okay, you know what? I'll take being super cold over, like, the heat of California. Pillsbury? Like the Doughboy? You're going to Ireland this year? That's actually sick. I would love to visit that area, like that portion of the world. Ireland, UK, Scotland, like all of those places fascinate me. I am not paying attention to the game, but everybody was on their fucking shit and completed it with me just talking. You love to see it, guys. Carry me home, please. Oh, no, Alex, I did not see your message. So in order to join the raid, you literally just walk into it. In the lower left portion of the world, you'll find the Ash-Heap region. You'll see the Gleaming Depths. Can you see it on my TikTok screen? Yeah. So you'll find the Gleaming Depths right here. And you literally just walk into it, and the game will then guide you through the raid, telling you what buttons to do. It doesn't guide you on how to do it. It just tells you where to go. With the minor damage change for the fourth portion of the raid, I have not been able to test it out yet. I need to see if anybody on the Discord server has the test server downloaded, because I also wondered that, but I haven't had anyone to play with yet. In fact, I think I'm going to reach out. If only my #1 PC buddy, partner in crime, fucking homeboy could do it with me. But instead, he's too busy playing War Thunder all day. This is Fallout 76. Bro, you and that Iron Lung. That's crazy. Were you like a massive Iron Lung fan before the movie, or did that just start? Appreciate the heart, me, Owen. Thank you. Appreciate you, Owen. If there's ever anything I can clarify, or if you have something you'd like to know a little further, let me know. I can try to help with that. And it might even help me. I do not know everything, guys, but I like to pretend I do. Man, if crossplay was added, absolutely goated. I would stop playing as this character, delete this account, and only play with a PC character from then on. It depends on where you're at, Timmy. Where are you in Fallout 76? I should be doing the syringer, but low-key, I do not have ammo for it. I was not paying attention. Let me grab some ammo for it. Do I have any extra Enclave Plasma Flamer mod? Depending on which system you're asking on, Mitchell. I don't know if I have any on PC or PlayStation. I have a fuck ton on PC, guys. What am I looking for? Syringer ammo. Yeah, I do have some mods on PC. I don't have any flamer barrels if that's what you're asking for, but I do have a bunch of other mods that would help you out with the weapon. But what did you last do on PC? Or I guess a better question, Timmy, what level are you that you haven't played Fallout 76? Do you have the supplies so I can make the Karma barrel for the syringer? That I don't know. So at level 248, I'm going to guess that you've already completed the main quest, correct, Timmy? That would be raiding Vault 79. Hey, at least you got the mod. 13 times. You can only raid Vault 79 once. Okay, he's in position. And I picked up ammo. Let's do this. Nice and simple. Different saves. Oh. Damn, you probably know a lot more about the game than I do at that point. Though, I mean, you haven't played for a year, but still. Shit. Let's see. You've already done that. The next thing I would say is, do you have max reputation for the bullion vendors? I'm not paying attention to the game. Thank God we have a good team right now. Do you have max reputation for the bullion vendors? If not, that's going to be something you want to start working towards, along with getting a higher tier build to be able to start doing the raids. Though I don't know where you're at with raids. I play on Steam when I do PC. Well, appreciate you, Cobalt. Is it Cobalt? No, Cobian. Appreciate you, Cobian. Sometimes fate does the right things. And then other times, let's not get too depressing right off the rip. Give me an hour and then I'll start gushing. Okay, the only one you've tried is Unit 06, then yeah, you're definitely going to want to start working towards a stronger build to be able to take care of the entire raid. It's going good today, Zarko. For once, I don't have a crazy headache. I've got some energy, like I'm ready to face the day. Feeling pretty good. Hope you're doing good as well. We do have an active Discord server with some Xbox players, but as I do not play Xbox, I don't really know people that could generally assist with it. But most of the information is going to all be the same. It would just be if you need assistance. Don't I have my armor on? I do. It's mostly going to be about whether you need assistance getting gear and stuff. But we do have a marketplace on the Discord server. All people are welcome to join the Discord server. As long as you do not hack, glitch, or exploit, you are welcome. I just posted a link. Sometimes I get shadow banned in my own chat. Appreciate the follow, Johnny boy. Oh, and appreciate you posting the link, Shrug. So, anybody that tries to join the Discord server through TikTok, the link doesn't open in TikTok, but if you copy-paste the link into your phone's browser, then it'll let you join. TikTok's app just doesn't like Discord links. I usually see them for like 20k, sometimes 10k, Nostradamus. You're asking about the price for the Elder's Mark. But like if you can find one for 10k and beneath, you're doing better. I do accept all friend requests. Did you send me one? I may have missed it. 2,000 or 25 isn't too bad. Why are you punching the chill dog? Yeah, let me accept the friend request. I do accept all, but if I miss them, yeah, just remind me. And I just accepted. If I say I'm going to do something, guys, and I don't do it, or you send me a friend request and I don't say anything, please remind me. A lot happens, and sometimes I just don't catch things, right? Like this entire time, usually I'm supposed to be doing much better, but I've been chatting and just bullshitting, not paying attention to the game. The Discord server is called The Other Worlds Community. I tried to change the name, but everybody was just like, nah, keep it, it's fine. It feels weird having a server named after me. Like, it feels oddly vain. It's just weird. Appreciate follow, Caleb. Thank you. Oh, wonderful. Yep, you got the red one. Come on. Turn around. Oh, what? Was that a rubber band? Did I misjudge? What's going on? There's no excuse of me not paying attention. I just straight up misjudged. Okay, we're going to make him go around. He does not want to come this way. And I'm not going to hesitate over an single crystal. No, but he really wants to come with me this way. Okay, I'm up here. Let's go. And he's dead, Jim. A sandwich hat next? No, I don't need a sandwich hat next. This turkey thing has gotten out of hand. Now everybody's taunting me with turkeys and it never goes away. I already have a glowing turkey. It's cool, guys. It's cool. The power armor that I'm using is a mixture of Ultraside power armor and Vulcan power armor. I should be destroying crystals, but I'm too busy not doing shit. I do not have a full set of Vulcan on PlayStation. The game does not drop it for me. I had to actually take off the Vulcan chest piece so that I can throw on the Ultrasight chest piece to actually have a jetpack. I'm so used to playing with one that it feels terrible to play without. Just kind of like when you throw on or you take off mutations, like serums, and you're just like, why am I not flying when I jump up? It gets so ridiculous sometimes, guys. I'm doing good, Spooky. I hope you're doing good. Appreciate the heart, me, Spooky. And the 12 roses from Owen, just saw that as well. Thank you, guys. Well, you can't make Vulcan power armor for other people, unfortunately. But I'm good with Ultrasight power armor. Like, I know I'm fucking around and I'm talking and I'm not, like, actively, like, hardcore participating, but I can get through it with Ultrasight. So, power armor isn't really that important within the game as to which one you use. Like, as long as you have the knowledge to get through the raid and the some legendary mods, you can get through it no problem with anything. I have a few friends that do the entire raid in Excavator power armor, and that's like statistically the weakest power armor in the game. They just know what to do and they have the right legendary mods to tank stuff. I'm going to be changing up my build pretty soon, switching out Sentinels for Cavaliers, and then Rangers for, what is it called? I want to put a full set of runners on my power armor. It's going to help a lot with the next part of the raid. Or with the Mole Miner part of the raid after the next update. Now I'm the last one alive, I do actually need to like hardcore pay attention now, but I think I'm good. Yep. What's a good deal? Because I've been running the Fixer with Quad, Explo, and Rapid. Is that good? So I would have to know what the Fixer's rounds are without Quad. If it's above, I don't think it is. If you can get a magazine of like 100 for the Fixer, I would swap out Quad for Furious. If not, then you're probably going to need Quad. I know Explosive is getting supposedly getting a buff in the next update, but most people switch that out for Rapids. If it's working for you, it's working for you, though. The Fixer is no longer the top-tier meta that it used to be. And most people switch to using the Elder's Mark, which is also getting a stealth buff in the next update. Like, the Elder's Mark is currently one of the best 3 weapons in the game. Rapid does increase semi-automatic fire rate as well. But it's more useful on full auto. Hey, Mioi, what's going on? Indeed, Tarn, the pitch. So it's not that Runners is going to be better after the next update, Doom, but running in power armor, running fuel in power armor is going to be so much easier than not using power armor. Like, with just the way things are stacking up, you can tank, like, multiple hits from the Mole Miners during the fuel portion of the raid. So I want to put Runners on my power armor so that I don't lose AP while running. That's the whole reason I'm switching over. Alright, guys. You know what's coming. And if you don't, you're about to. If there's one thing that you learn from me, it's do not sleep on the Cryolator. The Cryolator with Quad and a Crystallizing Barrel is a very good way for lower level players to contribute during this stage of the raid. You see, I'm not going to be dealing a lot of damage right now, but neither is the Snake, because the Cryolator with a Quad and Crystallizing Barrel will slow the Snake down to the point that it cannot do the majority of its attacks, allowing my teammates to beat this thing without a lot of trouble. Again, that is Quad with the Crystallizing Barrel. However, I do have Rapid, Swift, and Stabilizers on it as well. With this build, by time I have to stop and reload and then finish reloading, the Snake will still be frozen. I can afford to look away from the Snake for a decent amount of time before turning back to continue freezing it. Do not sleep on the Cryolator, guys. So the Cold Shoulder is usable, and so is the handgun, the Crusader's pistol. I do not know about the bow. I've never tested it out. However, the reason the Cryolator is better than those two things is they are semi-automatic weapons that you have to constantly pull the trigger with. As for the Cryolator, I just gotta hold the trigger down, pay zero attention to what's happening, and it works so much better that way for me. Hazy, you can get mods for the Gauss Mini by getting max reputation with the Raiders, which is allied, and then you can purchase them for bullion at Mortimer in the crater. Yo, E, just saw you, buddy. Unfortunately, we are full for the night, but I can add you to auxiliary in case somebody drops out. So I'm going to write your name down. Yep, no worries. The damage isn't really necessary to do that, though. Like, most likely, your team's gonna be fine. Again, you are just here to freeze the snake. There is a build somebody was messing with. They showed me of getting 1,000 hits, or 1,000 per critical, but unnecessary. You're also, like, again, it's much easier for a low-level player to get a hold of a Cryolator than it is for a low-level player to get a hold of a Cold Shoulder, outside of just outright buying it. You want quad on the Cryolator to ensure, like, the ammunition count. You can put Furious, but it's not going to give you a massive damage boost. Again, that's the Cryolator with a crystallizing barrel is preventing the snake from attacking. You can do that with any cryo damage, but the Cryolator makes it so much easier. Your fastest time is 12 seconds. What did we hit? We hit 25. You just need to have the crystallizing barrel, that's the must-have, and a quad. Other than that, the rest of it is just like, it'll work if you can get a hold of rapid, swift, and stabilizers, but you really just need quad and the crystallizing barrel. You can get the crystallizing barrel by scrapping Cryolators. When you scrap them, you have a chance to learn it, and it's usually one of the first things you learn, just like luck works out that way. Whom's the fuck? Alright guys, good game with this group. We got through that easy as hell. We are now looking for Levi and Country to join the team so we can get the next one going. Clear out my inventory while we do that. Pyromaniacs. I'll never use you. What's good, Zooted Banana? Yes, we are doing PlayStation 5 all night. Appreciate you, Easy. We will be playing again tomorrow, homie. Show up and I'll get you in a team. You got the Vertibird skin? I'm trying to... The Vertiguard skin for the power armor, Hazy? Is that what you're referring to? I'll be ending in about an hour and a half. Unfortunately, I cannot go too long tonight. Tomorrow, though, we have a good time tomorrow. Did they finally announce the date for the PlayStation 5? I didn't see that. What day is it? I have not used the Assaultron build yet, but I've seen them do some crazy damage. I've considered it, but I haven't done it myself. Once more, we are looking for Levi. Levi, are you here to join us? Wi-Fi, at that point, you would then be looking towards getting an endgame build that is capable of doing the raid. You are here. Wonderful. Go ahead and join up when you're ready. We did a bunch of bounty hunts like 2 days ago. We did like 19 of them on PC, but I do not bother doing Fossenogg anymore. Appreciate the follow, Borderland. Borderland 2. Well, no, I believe the Fossenogg event is going on until March 3rd. It's March something. It won't let you join the team. Okay, let me go ahead and clear out the team, because I believe somebody's still in here. Okay, let's remove. You should be fine to join the team now. And then at that point, it would just be doing endgame build shit, right? If you already have one. Like, once you hit endgame and you do all of the quests, that you acquire the gear that you want, all that's left to do is continue grinding for more stuff, right? You got the glowing pig early on? No, it's not too bad. I have the, like, 2 glowing masks that I want, so I just don't even bother anymore. You're gonna do the full raid with the turkey hat? That hurts. What level 1 raid? So, I don't specifically have power armor for the, whatchamacallit? The snake. I only have 1 set of power armor on PlayStation, and I just have troubleshooters on it to help me with soloing the bot in case I need to do that with the team. But on PC, where I do have multiple power armors, I just use exterminators so that I have a better chance of surviving against the 4th portion of the raid. I don't bother with anything specific for the snake, because again, Cryolator with a crystallizing barrel makes it so that it's really not a fight. Like, it's too easy. What's good, DC? What time will I go live on Thursday? It should be 8 p.m. EST. If I can ever go live a little earlier, I put it in the Discord server. If not, like, for sure, 8 p.m. Though I imagine you and I have very different times. I would be surprised if you're anything below 6 hours ahead of me. It is currently 8:35 p.m. for me. If you are not capable of surviving against the bot, just go ahead and hide behind one of the pillars, and then we'll take care of the rest. Remember that we do not use glitches, hacks, or exploits when playing on the raid team. If you use glitches, hacks, or exploits, you will be removed from the team and then banned. That being said, is everybody here? Start it when you are ready. I'm an hour ahead of you. That's not too bad. It's 1:35 a.m. for you right now. What's that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Oh, you're only like 5 hours? Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. I thought you would be at least 6. The mole miners are getting nerfed into the ground. Unfortunately, we are full tonight, Albuquerque. I can add you to the auxiliary list to see if anybody drops we can get you in, but I cannot guarantee that you can play with us tonight. I will be going far longer tomorrow, so you have a better chance of getting in. But let me write your name down. Yeah, that did not spell properly, dude. I'm trying to write it while getting shot at. I was surprised at the amounts of comments. So I haven't checked the comments recently, like within the last day. I need to. I'm actually super fucking bad at replying to comments, dude. It's like the worst part of like this for me. I just can't keep up with it. But it's like my lowest point of like me personally. But I'm surprised the last time I checked at the amounts of people that were like, it's my favorite part of the raid. I hate that it's getting nerfed. I can now craft heavy hitters. We'll take it. I was surprised at the amount of people that were saying it's a good portion of the raid. I was also surprised there weren't as many just use fuel canisters comments as I was expecting. So I gotta say that's a good thing for the community. Appreciate the follow, Womp. Country would like to defend. If you don't mind letting him do that, Husky, and we can do the running portion. Anyone selling an Elder's Mark on PS5? I might actually have one. I might. No promises. Essek, we are full tonight, but I can see if we have any room. I can put you on auxiliary if anybody drops. Oh, yeah, I do have an Elder's Mark on PlayStation. Who asked? Crash Out Bandicoot. Sure, if you want to join up, man, I can give you the hookup. Yeah, no worries, dude. Country's defending the country. The rest of us will fight. When you're ready, country, start it up. Sure, Schnoz, let me add. I definitely didn't write that properly because I was trying to rush it, but I think I wrote Shaws instead of Schnoz. I didn't have time to grab that. Well, thank you, Womp. Appreciate you. And Husky was sunsetted immediately. It'd be like that sometimes. We don't have to talk about it, it's okay. I won't mention a thing. I don't believe I have that on PlayStation. The viewers climb is massive. What are we at? 55? That's not too bad. I'll take it. The fact that 55 people are watching me play Fallout 76 is insane. One, having anybody watch me play a video game is kind of crazy. To know that there were like 55 people with their own like dreams, hopes, fears, and all of that stuff watching me play is crazy. But it's even crazier that it's Fallout 76. Yo, country, you good, dog? I know that you are capable of defending. Oh, there are two of you. Jetpack for the fucking win, though. I think that's a wrap. Your electricians is not going off. If that ever happens, just so everybody knows in the future, if your electricians ever stops running, swap weapons. If that doesn't fix it, then like GG. There's nothing else that can be done. I have played Skyrim. Yes, I have put an ungodly amount of hours into Skyrim. It was one of my favorite games to play for a very long time. But I play it very boring. I put as many like real life things that I can put in the game. Eating, sleeping, drinking, all of that stuff. And then like Frostfall, one of my favorite mods. And then I put mundane jobs and I just run around doing boring living as a human shit. What did Unknown say? His performance is bad? It'd be like that. Try switching weapons. Switch, like, use the left thing to switch to a different weapon and then switch back and see if it'll work. Appreciate the roses, Tiny Time. Thank you. Still no? I am not seeing a burst. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and have Husky defend then, so we can go ahead and keep going. Just so we don't slow things down tonight. I have to be a little bit more precise on time tonight, guys, because I am going to unfortunately have to go and finish a video after this, and I can't afford to stay up too late today. Oh, perform. Well, that's because I say, like, saying your performance is one thing, but then referring to certain aspects as a performance makes it sound weird. Crash Out said do it in Pip-Boy? That may have fixed it, yeah. Alright, start it up. Let's do it. I need to switch to the EM. Homeboy was using the wrong gun. Bruh! Appreciate you, Bobby. I love your 3 fingers. Is there a story behind that? What happened to the other 2? They should not make it a cosmetic. Yeah, I saw that coming. It'd be like that sometimes, though. I thought I could have gotten away with it. So when they are turned away from you like that, you can squeeze by them. It's not always something that'll work, but it is something you can do. Country got turned around. Oh, but we'll see how it goes. I've actually been wanting, like, all of these games that I've been wanting to play, am I going to do it? No, I don't have the time for it, but I've been wanting to play Skyrim again lately. It just sounds fun. I'm going to be playing Dead by Daylight this weekend. Griffin sent a clip of him playing, and I'm like, fuck, that actually looks really fun. I hate this game with a passion, but it actually looks fun. So I might play an hour of Dead by Daylight this weekend. I downloaded it and everything, and Country's down. You got this, Luffy. We believe in you. Hard carry us right now, dog. I haven't played in a while. I don't remember all of the, I haven't been keeping up with the updates in, like, the last 4 patches, so I'm pretty sure a lot of the stuff that I normally rely on isn't gonna work, but 2v8 is also in there, and I might just play 2v8, because while 2v8 is still painful, it's not as bad as normal Dead by Daylight. Let's be fucking real here for a second. Death Stranding did sound interesting. I don't think I'm going to play Death Stranding. That's definitely not on the list, but it sounds interesting. And then I recently, yesterday night, started a playthrough of Pokemon MMO, whatever it's called, with Kilgore. I had some extra time, and I'm like, fuck, Pokemon sounds good, so we played that for a bit. I caught a Sentret, and I named it Shrug after Shrug Guy, OG Shrug, right here in the Discord chat. So that was fun. The Sentret died like 5 times last night. Like, I just want you to know it's a rather weak Sentret, and it's not going to be capable of defending the drill like I was hoping it would be. The bows are very good weapons right now, Strumboy Patrol. I'm surprised you... I'm like, that seems like a death. Yeah, bows are really good right now. They were made pretty damn good in one of the previous updates. You're the last one alive, Husky, if you want to throw. Oh, wait, you actually lost 3 fingers. I thought it was just like a cute nickname. I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. It depends on what you mean, Gavin. Do you mean like microtransactions from like the Atomic Shop? I spend way too much fucking money on that. If you mean people buying items, like if somebody was to give me 20 bucks for an Elder's Mark, I usually don't approve of that. I've only heard one argument that made it sound even remotely okay, but I don't approve of it, like, personally. My favorite Fosnock mask is the glowing corn mask because bro looks like he had that good before we got online, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, no. I would not suggest spending money on those things. The only argument I heard is like if I was super, super busy and I can't ever like grind stuff out, and I'm just like, okay, I can see why you would want to do that, but I still don't suggest people do it, right? Why am I getting in the armor? I like that Fosnock mask so much that I made an emote for it. We call it the Clorn mask, and then we wrote Clorn on it. Alright, let's do it, guys. It's my favorite mask. That's the only reason I played Fosnocked. I got it, stopped playing Fosnocked, and then the turkey became a meme, so I got the turkey head. Real moist. CJ, currently, this part of the raid is a little bit more difficult in Power Armor. However, after the March update, doing this part of the raid in Power Armor is my heavy suggestion. It'll be so good to the point that this part of the raid will be meaningless. I think after the March update, it's going to be one of the easiest portions of the raid. Like, they are nerfing it so bad, like, it's an overkill. Like, really big overkill nerf. There's going to be zero challenge to this. Oh, this isn't good for me. Thankfully, the one behind hadn't fully activated, so I had enough time to escape. Well, not all of us can be a god in, like, not teleporting, and, like, hovering up into the, rafters that I didn't know existed, Moist. So, the mole miners are going to be dealing, instead of one-shot kills no matter what, they're just going to deal a bunch of damage, which also deals bleeding damage. So you take a hit, you take like 80% of your health, and then you bleed out a few seconds after. If you run the new version of the perk Sturdy Frame, so on this live server, Sturdy Frame lowers the weight of all non-Power Armor armor sets, but on the PTS and in the March after the March update, Sturdy Frame will instead reduce your stagger chance by 50%. So with Sturdy Frame rank 2, you will never, at least I never, you don't know if that's going to change on March. With rank 2 Sturdy Frame, I was never staggered when taking a Mole Miner hit, which allowed me to use a stim pack instantly and not die. But in Power Armor, you take a fuck ton less damage, so instead of taking that 80 damage and having low health, you take like 60 damage, with more than enough time to spam stim packs to heal. Combine that with what you need, like Pain Train, all the other movement perks, and you can just barrel through and casually walk through this portion of the raid like it's nothing. Like, it's genuinely that easy. They took the raid or the drill portion of the raid out back in Old Yellered it. Like, straight up. This portion of the raid would be played by Chris Pratt after the March update. That's how bad it is. I'm only putting runners on the Power Armor specifically because I don't want to run out of AP while doing this. So if you put a full set of runners on, you lose no AP, you just got to worry about the Fusion Core drain. And then if you throw on, Pain Train, you can just keep running, and if a Mole Miner's in your way, you just barrel through him, they get staggered, and you keep fucking moving like it's nothing. And in the event that they don't get staggered, you can then just heal yourself instantly. There is one thing that I noticed, and it's only the one thing that's kind of hard for this portion of the raid on the PTS, And I don't know if it's the same on live because you never survive. But on the PTS, I noticed that they would hit you once and then sometimes immediately follow up with another attack for the kill. It wasn't very often, and it really only happened when I was staggered, but really it's nothing. W defend. We got through, dog. W defend. I honestly forgot that mod exists, Moist. You are absolutely right. That mod on the helmet is gonna murder. To be able to see them through walls. Fuck, I forgot that existed. Your first glowing was the corn? Hell yeah, dude. It wasn't my first glowing, but like, it's the best glowing mask. Let's be real, guys. Bro is on that good. Like, 100%. And then the normal corn mask, not the glowing variant, it just looks so bad. It looks like the glowing corn mask's little brother that's annoying as shit, but we don't tell him not to come because if he doesn't bring the little brother, the glowing corn mask won't show up, and we want his good stuff. My camera's glitching through the walls. It'll fix itself. There we go. What's good, Kenigma? I do have a glowing turkey mask on PC. Unfortunately, Captain Morgan, we are full for the night. We will be streaming again tomorrow with much more time so we can fit in more people. The mask is on the Zaza. Real, dog. Ooh. Almost dropped it. Is the automatic plasma mod coming this update? Oh, thank you for reminding me about that, Mr. Meeseeks. I literally just learned that 2 days ago. So originally they were going to post the Plasma Caster updates in the March update. I don't know when they announced this. I became aware of it 2 days ago, but one of the developers has stated that the Plasma Caster automatic barrel and any of the newer mods are not coming in the March update anymore. It's being dropped back towards the summer update, and they specifically said they're not sure if they want to include it as a reward for something or if they're just going to put it in the next update. So thank you for the reminder. In March, we're no longer getting the Plasma Caster update. Alright, I'm going to start it up, Husky. Yeah, I was very disappointed in reading that. Minerva is going to be coming on Monday, I believe. And I don't remember what she... Oh, Secret Service Jetpack. She's going to have the Secret Service Jetpack this Monday. Unfortunately, Poop Master, we are full for the night. Even full on auxiliary list. We stream PC every Sunday, Monday, guys. Thursday, Friday, we do PlayStation, and then Sunday, Monday, we do PC. I'm going to divert to stop that from being repaired. I am Caesar. I am the Legion. It ends with me. Are they... Oh, what was the heavy thing? When will you be streaming on PC again? Or not that. It was one above it I meant to ask. Are they making any of the heavy weapons good? So, not that I'm aware of, but they are nerfing the Gauss minigun, which is the best heavy weapon currently. And they're removing 6 or 7 points of damage. That's not a 6-7 joke. I genuinely don't remember the exact number. I just know it's one of those. And they're removing the overheat mechanic, so they're nerfing the damage potential of that weapon pretty decently. However, depending on who you ask, man, because some of the information is strange, because of some changes supposedly coming to explosive, which I don't remember seeing in the patch notes, but people are saying it's on the PTS, explosive damage from the Gauss Mini is going to be a lot better. So we'll see what it actually means when the PTS comes out. All I know is that it's losing 7 or 6 points of damage and then losing the overheat mechanic. Sunday, Monday is PC. Sunday, Monday, PC, and then Thursday, Friday is PlayStation. I do not stream on Xbox. Appreciate you, Revelation. Don't forget the turkey incident. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, so we have 4 teams today confirmed, unknown. We're not going to be doing any more. We are on the 2nd, you are correct. Don't forget the line for the level. Which line are you referring to? It is too late to be next tank. I don't know what you're talking about, SJ. That never happened. I'm like 90% sure you're making that up. I do specify what to do on the level beforehand, but the players here seem to know what they were doing, so I didn't bring it up. I've definitely played with both of them before, so they know what to do. Yeah, if it's a newer player, then I will definitely like do an explanation for it. But if I, why are you knocking the crystal thing? But if not, then no, I just keep going. Skewster, it's not specifically about level. You would need a specific build to be able to contribute. We do have a Discord server where the homie Kilgore has posted a build for level 50 players to be able to assist in the raid. So if you're interested in seeing that, or even looking for a group to hang out with and just play a little bit of Fallout 76, feel free to join the Discord server. It is very active with PlayStation, PC members, and we're getting some Xbox players. We love to see it. All are welcome as long as you don't hack, glitch, or exploits. If this is the only level you need assistance with, Indiana, you're pretty damn good at the game. Like, genuinely, this portion's not too difficult. I consider it the second easiest part. So if you can do the rest of it, then you're set, dude. You just need a little more practice on this and you'll be good. Massive fumble that it wasn't crossplay. Hard agree. Hard agree. They're apparently looking into it right now, saying that they can't promise it, but that they're looking to try, which would be great, but hard agree that it's an issue. Your build is carry and medic. Hey, there are some things you can do without shifting your build to be able to assist. You may have a little issues, of course, but as long as you can get through it, right? If you have a team that understands and you work with, then, like, it's not a big deal. But if you are looking to do some hardcore stuff, then, like, you will need the build. Of course, bring that cryolator that I'm always shilling. Like, that'll work. And not the interesting kind of shilling that you're thinking about, Shrug. Not the 1868 shilling or the 32 shilling. If they add crossplay, Kenigma can eat my hat, so we never discuss turkeys again. That's the rule, guys. I didn't make it up. That's just what happens. Wait, you guys were able to see my Discord link? That's crazy. I was unshadow banned from my own chat. Thank you, TikTok. Best I can do is 2 shillings, not 5. And maybe an extra lump of coal in the heater. Your main weapon is the Elders? If your main weapon is the Elder's Mark, you're like 40, not even 40, you're like 60% of the way there, dog. You're good. Can you not slap me in the face? Is that too much to ask for? I am suddenly super hungry. Whoa, holy crap. Ooh, that's weird. I've definitely eaten enough today. Why am I like borderline starving? The Elders, I'm just gonna let myself die here. Don't revive me. I'm gonna teleport low. So you can get the Elder's Mark from doing the Beast of Burden events. Anytime you complete it, you have a chance of it dropping. Friday and payday? Yo, real. My landlords are going to be so happy when Friday hits and I pay them. I'm going to be heartbroken, but whatever. What did I learn? Crafting item Brotherhood of Steel. I can now make the Brotherhood of Steel. Fear me. I don't know what that means, but deal with it. I do see people thinking that the Pepper Shaker is going to be one of the better weapons after the update. How good it is now, I'm not entirely sure, but people seem to really want the Pepper Shaker, which, thanks to Husky, who was wingmanning tonight, I can actually make for people on PlayStation if they want a cold shoulder, if they want a Pepper Shaker. Fallout First is absolutely worth it. Not only do you get access to the private worlds and inventory space is cleared up for health items, ammunition, and scrap items, you also get atoms with it each month. So if you don't have Fallout First and you're thinking about buying like $10 worth of atoms, just go buy Fallout First for a month, because you get more atoms by doing that and access to all that stuff I was just talking about. But before we get started, you know what it is. If there's one thing you learn from me, it's do not sleep on the Cryolator. The Cryolator with Quad and a Crystallizing Barrel is a very good way for low-level players to contribute to the raid. You see, I'm not going to be dealing a lot of damage right now, but neither is the Snake, because the Cryolator with Quad and a Crystallizing Barrel will prevent the Snake from performing, there's that fucking word again, thanks for putting it in my head, Iona, will stop the Snake from using the majority of its attacks against my teammates, allowing them to easily fight this creature. Again, you just need Quad with a Crystallizing Barrel on the Cryolator. I specifically have Rapid, Swift, and Stabilizers as well. This will allow the Snake to stay frozen as I reload and then finish reloading to have the Snake still be frozen. I can afford to look away for a few seconds to come back to no issues. Again, Quad, Crystallizing Barrel on your Cryolator. Do not sleep on the Cryolator, guys. You better back up off my face before something bad happens to you. Does anybody even remember Men in Black? That was my shit when I was like 7 years old. That's what Homeboy said to the giant roach at the end of the movie. And then, like, he grew up and slapped whoever the fuck he slapped at that one AMA. Yeah, Men in Black mentioned, dude. Ultra Sight, Caliber on your Elder's Mark, and my second weapon is the Zero Line. What is the Zero Line? I don't remember that by name alone. Yes, Chris, there it is, Chris Tucker. He slapped Chris Tucker. For some reason, I was thinking it was Will Ferrell. Like, where the fuck did I get that from? Do I have a Through Hikers? I'll have to check for you. I feel like I'm gonna break this damn thing for real, dude. I used to love that movie so much. So that's an interesting question, Lily. It depends on how you're using the Cryolator, right? I seem to generate enough ammunition by using the Cryolator and getting through the raid. So you say, like, as a new player, are you Damn it, Iona. Are you participating in raids right now with the Cryolator, or are you using it for different reasons? Because if you're using the Cryolator as your daily driver weapon just to fight out normal enemies, you don't want to do it for that. The Cryolator is not good for damage. You'll burn through ammo by trying to use it as a main weapon. Oh, yeah, so as long as you guys are completing it, you should get enough ammo by doing that. If you are still having issues, of course, make sure you're holding the Cryolator for other portions of the raid. So, like, if you're running the drill right before you finish, bust out the Cryolator to get some extra ammunition. I guess I'm going to have to re-verify my information, because to my current knowledge, you should have enough ammunition every time you do it. But good job, Levi Country. We love to see it, man. I believe Country is willing to run people on PlayStation in parallel teams if anybody wants to run with Country, and he's still willing to do that. He's very good at the raids as well. But we are now looking to get T-Gates and Indiana, who is Marty, into our world to get up, and I see Marty is right here already. Yeah, so Country is still willing to do the raids if anybody wants to do them. Where is my team? Okay, I do have to remove you from the team, though, Country. We are looking for T-Gates, if T-Gates is still here. Oh, yeah, Karash, are you here? Whiskey Feet, let me take a look. Are you in the world? You are. Let me grab you that Cryolator. And by Cryolator, I mean Elder's Mark. But if you want a Cryolator too, dog, I got you. Here is your Elder's Mark. Sounds good, buddy. Except from Captain Morgan. Oh, you were asking for... Fuck, what did you just ask for, dog? You asked for a mod, and I said I was going to check, but I totally fucking forgot which mod it was. Through Hikers. You wanted a Through Hikers. And then you... See, I gotta stop scrolling up after I ask a question, because everybody usually answers by the time I find the answer in the older chats. Through Hikers is a 3-star. I do not have Through Hikers. Man, pinpointers is so difficult to find for some reason. It really shouldn't be. Oh, Country has a world up, Captain Morgan, and he's willing to make it for you. And apparently so is Unknown. So the mod on the Cryolator that you definitely need would be Quad and the Crystallizing Barrel, but for the additional mods that I used, it would be Rabbit, Swift, and Stabilizers. Oh, I just saw the TGIF and the Clorn and the GG from Kenigma. Apologies for missing them, but thank you, buddy. I got so confused. I read Assassin Submachine Gun, I saw the submachine gun spinning, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not my Elder's Mark, because it's not my Elder's Mark. I got very confused for a second, and I was wondering what the fuck was happening, but we're good. Don't panic. Don't panic. Husky, I see you panicking. Stop panicking. You sent 20 things, did you now? Oh shit, you did. Oh. Dear God. It is still going up. Okay. Appreciate the heart me from Kenigma and the heart me from Chris. And then appreciate the live, the fluffy heart, the cake slice, and now I can't read them. The star, the oldies, the hard puff, the ice cream cone, the TikTok, the freestyle, the wink wink, the lightning bolt, the pop, the chili, the goat, the you're awesome, the TGIF, the Clorn, the GG, the live, the fluffy heart, the cake, the love you so much, the star, the oldies, the hard puff, the cone, the TikTok, the freestyle, the wink wink, the lightning bolt, the pop, the chill, the goat, the you're awesome, the TGIF, another Clorn, the GG, the live, the fluffy heart, the slice, I'm running out of breath, the love you so much, the star, the oldies, the hard puff, the ice cream cone, the freestyle, the wink, the lightning bolt, the heart me. That one was from Country. Appreciate you, Country. The pop, the chill, the goat, the you're awesome, the TGIF, the Clorn, and the GGs from Kenigma. Holy shit, dog. Appreciate you. Much like Sia in that one song where she gets drunk and falls off a chandelier, I feel the love. I also want to swing off a chandelier. Unfortunately, Courier 6, though I'm afraid to deny you because you may go on a bloody rampage that results in all of New Vegas maybe not dying, I do not have any extra room today. What's your opinion on the Willbreaker? I'm not aware of it by name. If you can clarify which weapon that is, I may know it by the attachments or the specific weapon. If you are not capable of surviving against the bot, just hide behind one of the pillars and we'll take care of the rest. Remember that we do not glitch, hack, or exploit while running a raid team. If you glitch, hack, or exploit, you will be removed from the team and banned from the chat. I will hit the button. You can actually find 4 addict halls by going to Highway Town and checking the little trailer behind the bar. Like, you spawn at the bar, turn around, and there's a trailer with 4 addict halls in it. Is the Vulcan torso only on part 2 and 4 of the raid? Because I've been struggling to get it. Let me check for you real quick. I do have access to... Not access. I do have a little thing somebody made that'll tell us. So the torso, you can get a drop for the torso itself on stage 4. You can get the plan from stage 2. Yeah, you can just get the torso drop, like the armor piece from stage 4 and the plan from stage 2. I don't see it in any of the others. Nice carry, guys. The best melee weapon for Ghoul non-auto axe? That I do not know. I do not run Ghoul or use melee. Perhaps somebody in chat would have better information. What's good, Zooted Banana? I've just done the bot so many times that, like, it's mindless to me. You have a question? Sure, what's your question, bud? So, it's like a hyper-specific build to be able to fight the bot, requiring a lot of torso and other, not torso, like torso damaging mods and like other power-up moves. The damage would not be done this high against normal enemies. Appreciate the lunchboxes. But you can find a version of the build that I use pinned on my TikTok profile, the lower level version that I was using before I get higher, and then a older version of the main build that I use on PC. I'm pretty sure I've changed a few things, but it still give you an idea. They're both TikTok slideshows, so take a look at them at your earliest convenience. Mind you that they're not super crazy powerful. I made it overall like as an all-around build that I can just use to play through most of the game. I like this armor a lot. Or not the armor. I like them head a lot. That's one of my favorite masks. No problem. That's why we brought Husky. Husky is designated defender. Best melee weapon that is non-auto axe is probably the Toothed Shepherd's Crook. Is that a joke, Kenigma? That feels like a joke. What? If the world, as long as there's room within the world, Mint Green Queen, that we can continue getting the other players in, you are more than welcome to join. But if I do need room to clear out, I may ask you to clear out. Is the Shepherd's... Am I sleeping on the Shepherd's Crook? Is that a joke? Not a joke. I mean, like, are you guys serious? Am I sleeping on the Shepherd's Crook? Is it good? I did not know that. I always thought it was just like, haha, it's the Shepherd's Crook. What did I do? Oh shit, what did I just do? Nothing? Okay, we're good. On PlayStation, I'm using a cold shoulder. On PC, I use an automatic shotgun. You're really just going to want to use a shotgun in general. What is he dropping? Oh. If anybody wants a pepper shaker, feel free to come and pick it up. If you do not know the ability to craft it. If not, I'll grab it for somebody else. Yeah, sure, Indiana. We can wait a moment. Not a problem, dude. You just started Fallout 76 with your friends, and you're having a hard time because you're getting into it because you don't know what to do. Okay. Well, Logan, there are a few things I can suggest to make the game progress a little easier. I suggest you guys, either as a team, there will be parts where you have to do it individually, either taking turns assisting the leader or doing it separately, but I highly suggest going through the main quest, which it'll guide you through the Wayward and then eventually breaking into Vault 79. You want to do that because then it'll give you access to the endgame vendors, which you will need... arguably will need to be able to get higher level gear later on. You can obtain the gear elsewhere, but like you'll have constant access to it. Also, be sure to join any public events that pop up. You want to be able to gain the gear and experience that comes from doing that. Now, that's going to steer you in a direction, at least give you a way to start moving, and then if you enjoy the game, there's always a lot more to do from there. Is there a rotation to join the raid? There is, but unfortunately we are full for the night. So that dude, raid fuel is what we are after right now for this portion of the raid. We can only hold one canister at a time normally. There are people who use glitches to be able to get a lot of raid fuel on themselves. It is a bannable offense and it's not something you are meant to do within the game. I personally do not know how to do the glitch, but if I did, I still would not like spread it out. Alright, Indiana's back. We can start it when you guys are ready. What's good, Master Soul? So again, leveling up fast is by doing public events. That's going to be a good way to do it. And then once you get better weapons and better gear, you can start doing daily ops expeditions, working your way towards doing the raid. So I will tell you one thing. One of the best weapons in the game currently is the Elder's Mark. It's the easiest of the best weapons in the game to obtain, and you have a chance to get it anytime you complete the event Beasts of Burden. So I highly suggest doing that to at least try to get the weapon. Can you look at the damage of the pepper shaker if I send you a pic of it on PlayStation? So I don't know what would be good damage. The only reason he didn't kill me is because he was in animation chasing another player. Had he just been walking, I'd be dead. But I don't know the proper damage a pepper shaker would be doing. I personally don't use it and couldn't give you proper information on what would make it good. I did not see a comment from Kenigma. Am I ready for Requiem? Yes, but I will not buy it till it's like 10 bucks. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love Resident Evil. I'm interested in seeing what Grace is going to be like, because this is the first actual canonical appearance of Ashcroft's outside of Outbreak, and let me be real here, I'll put my fucking life on it. I highly doubt Alicia Ashcroft is dead. There's no way they're going to kill her off. This is a bad twist ready to happen. I'm ready for it. I want to play it. I'll buy it when it's on sale. A message about the tooth. Maybe it came through. I'll have to go back and check. Damn, Mint Green Cream, you are on that fucking grind. Congratulations on completing the gold bullion stuff. I personally have not done that. I'm not going to go through the trouble for of getting the reputation for the settlers, but I want to. It's just too much work. So congrats on actually grinding it out. That's sick. Real, no, fucking real, Blick. Like, I'm at the point where it's like I can't justify spending money on these crazy video games like that. Because no matter what, I'm just going to default to playing Fallout 76, man. What's good, Janlo? How do you get the jetpack armor for Civil Engineer? Tarn, you can get the jetpack from Giuseppe at the White Spring Resort. It requires stamps, so you have to do a bunch of expeditions to be able to get it. You get the Civil Engineer armor itself by completing the Atlantic City questline. You can craft unyielding. That's a high demand mod. You should be able to get a lot for it. The demand may... No. Yeah. The demand is going to go higher after the March update. You can solo... I think I saw... Was that you, Soul? Somebody recently sent that on the Discord server, like literally either yesterday or this morning. Will you be banned if you run with somebody who has fuel plenty? You're somewhat new to the game. I don't think you'll be banned for it, but you don't want to go ahead and do that, right? Like, unless somehow Bethesda gets you and finds out about it, and if somebody gets banned, it's likely going to be the guy that's doing it, but I don't... Like, there's risk, of course, but you're probably a little bit safe, right? Oh, I'm perfectly fine on Fosnoct. I have all the masks that I would want from it, so I appreciate you. Yes, Civil Engineer is one of the pieces. Also, I just gained the ability to make it for viewers. So if anybody needs it, I'll craft it for you. If I don't have the materials, as long as you give me the materials, I can make them for you. Apparently you get a flag on your account if you do it as well, making it easier to track you. I did not know that. Do not fuck with the fuel then. You were able to do it with the Goss Mini? No, that's sick, though. Appreciate the GGs, Brew. I just saw them, man. I hope you're doing good. You and Hex. I haven't seen you guys in a while, and I hope you're all well. I just saw it come through. How did the transfer for your job go, Brew? Because I know you said you were going through that as well. I hope it went okay for you. Mine went as painlessly as possible. Still don't like it, but I can handle it. I do not have the paddle ball. Is YouTube down? Nope, it's still going. Okay. Just wanted to make sure it isn't down. Hopefully yours is also fine, though. Because like I said, I know you talked about you having to potentially do that as well. Huh. I didn't know that was a thing, but that makes perfect sense, Moist. You became a ghoul. Welcome to ghoulhood? I got a few legendaries. No 4 stars, unfortunately. You have a job lined up. Hey, if it works, that's what you got to do, right? I may look eventually, but for now I don't have to. But at least you have something lined up. I hope it works for you. Like, if you're past the interview stage, congrats. If not, I hope the interview works out for you, right? I imagine the market Discord is spammed with those people trying to buy them. I was surprised at the lack of comments saying, like, can just buy fuel. Though I haven't checked recently. Appreciate the follow, Bunny Mosquito Beetle? At least I think that's what I'm seeing. Appreciate you, Zooted. Yes, this is the level with the Enclave, guys. If anybody needs an explanation, let me know, but I think you guys know what to do. It seems like you know what to do. I might make a quesadilla after this. Melted cheese just sounds really good right now. Excel's not too bad. How long did it take you to get the EPF barrels? It took me personally 4 hours to do it. And then I think in a total of 6 hours I got 2, and then that's it. I've never done it again. I was going to do it again on PlayStation, but then a rather generous viewer gave me the flamer barrel, saving me so much fucking time, dude. Appreciate the heart, Major Darty. Thank you. All right, Husky. Let's do it. I'm very sorry for your loss, Kenigma. I hope they're still there when you go to work tomorrow. System access restored. Made a stealth silencer build? Which weapon are you using for that, Luke? That's not the weapon I meant to use. Let's bust out the EPF. And he's dead, Jim. How absurd, Gates. I just stopped myself from saying performance. Still mad at Iona for that. Absolutely. That, like, I'm saving up bullion on both accounts just to be able to buy the Brotherhood Recon armor when it comes out. Like, that's a day one purchase for me. I am so ready for it. I've been ready for it since I discovered how cool Brotherhood Recon armor looks. Well, you can't really grind right now. Unfortunately, it's glitched out. You're not guaranteed to get it from daily ops. Do I have an extra quad? Yes, I believe I do. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw one earlier, Suited. If I do, you can have it. Is there more than just B? Okay. Hey, nope, you got it. Oh, I hate you, Stagger Boy. I can't wait till Sturdy Frame drops so I can avoid being staggered. That's like my goal right now, dude. March cannot come fast enough. You have 16 quads? That's a lot of quads. Appreciate the follow, Pinnacles Jimmy. Stalker crossbow, Stalker combat rifle, and anti-armor explosive combat shoddy with the kabloom. I bet you the fucking the bow kicks ass with it. Because they had jetpacks, I already considered them top armor. I would not run an armor without a jetpack ever again. Well, Colin, if you remind me of the job, I don't remember off name, but if you get a little more specific, I may remember the conversation. But unfortunately, at this particular moment, I do not remember. Have I really been doing this for a year? That's crazy. You can play the majority of this game solo. I played a lot of it until like level 230 by myself, and then I started playing with viewers. The game is much more fun to play with other people, but it can't be played alone. Okay, I do remember having the conversation about the drones, actually, yeah. So did you actually get the pilot license then? I don't remember the pilot license part, I'll be truthful, but I remember the conversations about the drones. Sure thing, Indiana. Okay. This next portion of the raid involves us fighting a bunch of critters, referring to cave crickets, mole rats, mirelurks, and radtoads. Radtoads are the most dangerous because they have a tongue attack that will stagger you even if you're mid-air, which leaves you exposed to the more dangerous creature of this portion, the one-shot mole miner, which we'll talk about shortly. But you cannot damage any of these enemies because you have to use crystals you have to hit the crystals to cause them to explode. I fucked that up. You cannot damage any of these creatures with your weapons, but if you shoot at these crystals, they will explode, dealing AoE damage that will affect these enemies. Be aware that after a crystal explodes, it leaves a poisonous cloud on the ground that will slow you down and deal you damage. The best way to survive the crystals is to constantly jump and then watch your health by using stim packs. Crystals do not explode based on damage, though they can. They're more based on the amounts of bullets that hit them. That's why I recommend using a shotgun. I say I recommend that like I made it up, but no. The general consensus is to use a shotgun, because shotgun damage is calculated per pellet and each pellet counts as a separate bullet and usually destroys a crystal in 1 or 2 hits. On the PlayStation, I'm using a cold shoulder. On PC, I use an automatic combat shotgun with quad, which works so much better, and I recommend using that. But it doesn't matter which amount of damage the shotgun deals, as long as it's just a shotgun. Again, bullets, not damage. The main portion of this raid revolves around us avoiding a one-shot mole miner that comes barreling out of this tunnel, and really the best thing to do is to just back up shooting these crystals. Each one we shoot, if you are the person being chased, you will back into this corner, jump out, your teammates usually shoot it or you will have to shoot it. And then if you are the one being chased, head down the ramp and then loop around. If you are not being chased, as your teammate starts heading down the ramp, you are going to drop beneath and shoot both of these crystals, because crystals damage through walls. If the mole miner is about here when you hit them both, he takes damage. You can also shoot this crystal when he's on the other side here to again deal more damage. We recommend running as a group because if somebody's off on the other side destroying crystals, they may destroy more crystals than necessary, and when you get over there with the mole miner, oh god, there are no crystals to shoot. We highly recommend avoiding using the larger crystal that hangs, the large crystal in the middle, and then the other large crystal on the other side. We save them for the Deathclaws when they spawn later on. Be aware that we'll explain the Deathclaw portion later, but we're not going to concern ourselves with it now. One thing to know while playing, we're on PlayStation, Y, triangle is to trade, not Y, that's my Xbox controller. But if I'm looking at a teammate, I can't trade with them because I can't jump because it thinks I want to trade with them. The best thing to do is to look away, so that you are not caught up while trying to run and you don't see any weird turkey stuff. What's with people and their stupid turkey hats? That being said, back up as a group, continue to move and constantly jump and you'll be fine. Appreciate the follow, Hoodat. You did get your FAA license, so you can make money from it if you're one of the few that supported me. Hey, Colin, I'm glad that you were able to get it. I appreciate you coming back and telling me, though. Like, that's actually really cool that you got it. Like I said, I don't fully remember the conversation, but I remember us talking about the drones, and the fact that you actually followed through and got the license is badass. So that is low-key inspiring. What's the power armor skin does Marty have? Fuck. I know the power armor skin. I don't remember the name of it. Can you say what it is, Indiana? You just want to say thank you for this mod too? Oh, hey, happy to help, Deathcar. Appreciate you, Colin. Hopefully we do get, a little bit more growth, but I'm happy with what we have so far. Kenigma, DM me on Discord. I actually don't have TikTok anymore, like the phone app, so I don't see messages, which is really fucking bad as a content creator. I'm sure there are a bunch of messages that I missed, but I do not have the TikTok app. Appreciate the follow, Luke Wilder. You got the Secret Service jetpack. How are you liking it? I don't think that's the Liberty... Is it the black Liberty Prime armor? Yeah, I'm like, I don't think that's Liberty Prime. I can check if I have explosive, yes. But with that, when you're ready, go ahead and start it, Indiana. How bad of a nerf is it getting?
Alert. Hostile breach detected. Lockdown initiated. Lockdown will persist.
I was not ready for him to start it. I was drinking water. I should not have just... I subconsciously grabbed the bottle and started drinking. I'm just like my dad, guys. I can't believe I said that shit. Ramirez, what's going on, buddy? Oh, you were behind me the entire time. We don't like that. Go away. You were scammed out of your... I was reading chat. You were scammed out of your TFJ? What is TFJ? Like, sorry that you were scammed out of it, though, dude. That sucks. Awesome. I'll take a look at that when I get the chance, Kenigma. Oh, the tattered field. Damn, bro. That hurts. Wait, what the fuck? How did Husky get here? You got this, Marty. I believe in you. You're in the back rooms, dog. Watch out for the little smiley things. And Momo, apparently. Apparently Momo's in the backgrounds, too. Back rooms. Elemental damage nerf to poison? I gotta take a look at the leak, or not the leaks, the armor changes, like, in depth. I mean, they're coming in a few days, so I guess it really doesn't matter, but I have not paid attention. I have actually been sleeping on my leaks, guys. I'm good, Ramirez. This is the first day in a while that I've actually had some energy. I've been feeling exhausted, kind of tired, but I feel good right now, dude. Like, this is the best I've felt in a while, and I'm happy with it. It's going good, Coltrane. Hope you're doing well. I wouldn't even talk about it, Unknown. I would just kind of stand there and watch Absurd get it. Sick with it, dude. Fuck that scammer. No, the username is in_otherworlds. It's actually right here. If he dies, he dies. I don't know what would happen, actually. That's a good question. I guess we figured it out. Use like use the Gauss Mini and just kind of kill your Siphon Minecraft. Unfortunately, we cannot add any other players to the raids tonight. I have to kind of end as close to 10 o'clock as possible, because I'm going to be up a little bit later and I don't want to be up too late tonight. But we are going longer tomorrow. If anybody wants to join in tomorrow, we will be able to fit a lot more people in. I hope you're feeling good, Ramirez. I feel like we don't hang out or talk anymore, dog. I mean, if you want a wingman tomorrow for sure, just so we can get you your, you're trying to get those mods you were looking for, I can help you do that if you want to back up tomorrow, that's cool. I believe the mole miner is dead. Let Absurd Gates cook, he's absurd with it. Apparently the mole miner is outside the door. I don't know if you're joking. I have never played Dying Light, but my friend is telling me to look out for it on sale so we could play it when it drops. I like zombies, I like parkour, so ideally I would like Dying Light. Like, I don't see a reason why I would not enjoy it. I have so many games that I need to play, though. Realistically, like, playing with the community is what keeps me focused on playing. I usually don't play the game unless I'm playing with, like, some of the viewers. Like, if it wasn't for streaming with you guys, I would not be playing the raids anymore. I only do the raids if I really, really need something or if I'm playing with you guys. Though the other night, I did a bunch of headhunts off stream, just kind of hanging out with Shrug and Moist, and that was really fun. Like, I enjoyed myself. Sometimes I forget, like, I actually enjoy playing video games. Not that I'm not having fun, but you know, it's different when you're, like, playing to stream versus just playing to play, right? Is he actually out there? Go to the door, see if he'll punch you in the face. You already got the chicken hat on. Oh shit, he did punch you in the face. 15k damage is actually pretty damn sick, Luke. I gotta save up some myself to be able to do them. Like, we should do it, like, actually do the thing where we save up coins. Coins? What the fuck? Are we playing Skyrim? I cannot look down. Look, I can't look down. When that happens, you just go into third person and then you can look down. I don't know if that fixes it, though. Nope. Gotta play in first person, or third person. Not that I wasn't going to anyways, but I should be able to fix that by getting in and out of armor. Yeah, so it seems the mole miner was alive. What do you do with the fix? Fix for what? What did I miss, Zooted? I'm not sure what you mean by the fix. Appreciate you answering, Enigma, because I was so confused. Yeah, I don't play Ghoul, that's why I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? You should blame me for your death. I do not have a vendor at my camp. Usually I just give people the mods that they're requesting. I have all of the stuff that I personally want, so like I don't hoard stuff. Intentionally hoard stuff. Then you have people like Shrug who make sure I always am over encumbered with stuff to give away to other players. I can never announce that I have extra free space because then I'm immediately motionless. I am not able to make pinpointers yet. I'm getting ready to do, Brew. We're talking about doing a fucking, like, either a stream or an offline grind where me and Shrug just, like, grind out EN06 non-stop until either one of us can learn how to make pinpointers. And then from there, crafting an ass ton to give it to the other person to see if they can make it. Like, just pinpointers is not dropping for us. I do know who can craft Reflective Master Soul. On PC specifically, the homie Kilgore can make Reflective. I don't know anybody that can do it on PlayStation off the top of my head. Real Brew, dude, I'll let you know when we do it. That would be a PC grind, but if we get a group for PlayStation, I'd be down to do it on PlayStation as well. Yeah, we want to be able to learn how to craft pinpointers because it's one of the mods that people are always after. So we want to learn to craft it. God, I wish they would. You can actually get electricians from the... Wait, you're not fucking dead? You can actually craft electricians from doing the Resolve Breaker over and over again. Me and Shrug both did that. Shrug and I both did that to be able to craft it. Damn, bro. James, if you don't fucking have it after all the raids you've done, we'll never get it. I'm sorry, what is this Xbox you speak of? What's crazy is my girlfriend doesn't play very often, and she can make Lucid. She got it on, like, the second day it was out. She was just like, oh, I want to try a headhunt, and then she can craft Lucid. I don't think I know conductors yet. It's Fallout 76 himself again. John Fallout 76. For PlayStation, you're funny, Unknown. Marty, you good over there, dog? They kind of just beating you like they were jumping you into a gang. Conductors is from the Flatliner? If it is, then I'm gonna have to go and learn it. Why do I feel like I've already done that? I probably haven't, though. Look, I don't know if that's true, Kenigma, because I don't keep up with Xbox news, but I would believe it. That sounds terrible enough to be believable. Can you at least not have the same death animation? It's a this thing. Ann Gulper.
Hostile presence nullified.
I can give you 1XL for sure, man. I have to realize that I'm a high level and I don't need help. I keep thinking I need help, but I don't. We could all use a little help, right? Appreciate the follow, Ninak. And creations. Thank you, Fallout. Well, I personally don't need unyielding, but if you want to make it for somebody else, go for it. Yeah, reflective is also difficult, but I feel like I get more reflective than I get, whatchamacallits. Pinpointers. I feel like I never get pinpointers. I got pinpointers once, and Unknown over here was trying to, he's like, dibs. I'm like, bro, you don't call dibs. That's not how it works. I want to eat something. I want to go grab some, Taco Bell, dog. I'm not even lying. Appreciate the heart, mate, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate the follow, Johnny Silverhand. I just got rid of you. How are you back in my head already? I have not been playing Fosnox. I have the, like, the Clorn mask and the Turkey mask, so I don't bother playing it anymore. I'm gonna eat the Taco Bell dog, dude. He died years ago. If there's one thing that you learn from me, it's do not sleep on the Cryolator. The Cryolator with quad and a crystallizing barrel is a very good way for low-level players to contribute to the raid. You see, I'm not going to be dealing a lot of damage right now, but neither is the snake, because the crystallizing barrel with the Cryolator and quad, I said it backwards on purpose, guys, don't make fun of me. I told you not to make fun of me. I see you making fun of me, Unknown. But the Cryolator with the crystallizing barrel and quad is a very good way to contribute because you're going to be freezing the snake, preventing him from dealing damage to your teammates. It's going to make the fight a walk in the park. Now, you don't need the other perp mods that I have, Rapid, Swift, and Stabilizers, but it makes it so that when I have to reload, by the time I finish reloading, the snake will still be frozen. So you just need quad and the crystallizing barrel on your Cryolator, and I'll show you how that works here. All legendary mods come from just scrapping or buying them. Like, if you have a legendary mod, when you scrap anything, or if you have a, let's see, the better way to rephrase it. If you have a weapon or an armor piece with a legendary mod attached to it, when you scrap that weapon or armor piece, you have a 1% chance to learn that mod, to learn how to make that mod. You also have a chance of just getting the boxed mod, which you can then apply to whatever you would like to apply it to, but then you can also scrap that boxed mod for another 1% chance to learn how to craft the mod. Be aware that there is nothing you can do to up your chances, I'm not paying attention to the game, of crafting, of learning the crafting recipe for it. But you can also buy boxed mods from player vendors. Aw, missing out on Moonshine Jamboree hurts. Yeah, I can show the cry later. When we're done with this, I'll show it back out. Mod scrapping is a scam. Fucking real, dude. The Crunchwrap Supreme is my favorite thing to get from Taco Bell. I always get a Crunchwrap Supreme And depending on how fat I feel like being that day, it'll be like Crunchwrap Supreme with a cheesy Gordita Crunch. Supreme, of course. Cheesy Gordita Crunch Supreme. I've discovered this year that I really like food, guys, and it's doing terribly for my weight. But, like, on the other hand, how am I supposed to pass up on the chance of eating some gas station pizza? It was not as good as I thought it was going to be. Grunt said that looked sad, and he was absolutely right. It tasted sad. It's like a 4 out of 10, but I would eat it again if I was bored. Possibly a synth. It's not possibly at this point, Brew, but appreciate you. I saw that it was broken. I will fix it, I promise. Oh boy, this sucks. Alright, so we are moving on to the final team of the night. We are going to be going a little past 10. Are you okay with doing that, Unknown? Are you going to be able to do that last team? Have a good one, Marty. I should look at the marketplace on Discord right now. Oh my god, tell me I'm not missing anything fucking weird. Do I have to ban somebody? Great. Awesome. Neat. Well, that was fun. Alright, so we are now looking for Tarn and CJ to join us for the final raid of the night. Tarn, CJ, if you guys are here, let's go ahead and do it. Zooted, I will grab you that quad. Take a moment, Tarn. We are not in a rush. So you need a quad and then an XL, I believe. Apparently I only have one quad. XLs are likely going to be in here. Fuck, I forgot to take a record of that, whatever. You sent a friend request? Okay, give me 1 second. I'll accept it on my phone after I drop these. Here is quad, and then let's grab the XL. Have a good day, just already be safe. I cuss so politely. Dude, I really need to stop that. Like, genuinely, more and more I've been thinking about, like, trying to find a way to stop doing it, but it is, like, in my blood at this point, dog. Straight up in my blood. What am I looking for? Why did I pull out my phone? Oh, friend request, friend request. And then... Did I miss any more? Yes, I did. All right, there we go. Just accepted. Kilgore, are you in chat? Can you hear me? I'll just say it. I'll just text you. Hold on. Minerva should be selling the Secret Service jetpack next week, yes. Okay, Tarn is on his way. CJ, are you still in chat, ready to do your first raid with us? It's always exciting bringing someone new for the first time. So another call for CJ if he's here. I'll take a drink. I miss the hat and mustache. My heart is broken, but we will accept it. Thank you. And appreciate the corns, Brew King. All right, CJ is on his way. Wonderful. You want some plasma and the... Oh, I forgot to check that explosive. What do you mean by some plasma? As in plasma rounds? I do not have explosive. You need plasma rounds, though. I got you, dog. Oh, where is it at? If you don't have Fallout first, do not feel like, you know, don't just take as much as you can carry. If you do have Fallout first, take all of it. More pressing matters like your Taco Bell order. Fucking real, dog. Fucking real. You're 70 pounds overweight right now. Same. Appreciate you, Dee Dee. Watching grind for ultrasight plasma. I would just craft it. Shrug has shown me that crafting rounds is so much easier, dude. I was just about to ask, Tarn. Thank you for the confirmation. I need to get off some weight. I'll do it inside the thing and then we'll go. Bringing back what now? Appreciate the follow, Craig. Thank you. Oh no, I'm not over. In real life, I'm overweight by like 15 pounds right now. It's terrible, but not like terrible. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of soft tacos, Easy E. When it comes to soft tacos, I'm just like, I could be eating a fucking burrito right now. I used to be like fit and in shape, and then I got injured, and then I gained a bunch of weight. I lost all the weight, got back down to my normal weight, and then just started fucking eating because food is so good. Oh, man. I never realized how much I love cheese. I make it sound like I have an eating disorder. I don't. I just no longer hold back. I'm like, hey, this sounds good to eat. Why not fucking eat it? What is it the kids say? Mog? But they also used to say YOLO? And like, you know, you only low once. I agree with that. How do I equip it? Oh, you know what? I probably have to have it in my inventory and then put on the armor. Also want to ask, should I grind for T65 if I have a full Vulcan with all the modifications? Nah, you definitely don't need to do it. Realistically, it's not so much about the power armor that you're using, it's about the legendary mods that you have and the knowledge of the game that you have. But the Vulcan power armor is often considered one of like the top 3 best armors, so you're already set. There's no need to go through the trouble unless you want that armor set, right? If you want it, then go for it, right? There's no reason not to, but do not feel like you absolutely need to do it. We all know the Clorn Mask would win. Alright, if you are not capable of surviving against the bot, go ahead and hide behind the corner, or the pillars will take care of the rest. But remember, we do not use any hacks, glitches, or exploits when a part of the raid team. If you use any hacks, glitches, or exploits, you will be removed from the raid team and banned from chat. That being said, hit the button when you're ready, Husky. Wherever you may be. You're behind me. Directly behind me. That's a little awkward. I did forget the unyielding. Oh, I'll grab it when I go outside. You're only low on carbs once, real. I'll never be low on carbs if I'm eating a bunch of potatoes. Y'all fuck with french fries? I love french fries. My bad, dog. I kind of got distracted, you know what I mean? Your boy had to clean house, unfortunately. It'd be like that sometimes, but I must protect the integrity of the community, right? Appreciate the follow, Dalton. Yo, what time does Taco Bell close, though? Should I be a fat ass and go get Taco Bell at 10 p.m.? I shouldn't ask you guys, because anytime I ask chat if I should do something bad, y'all are like, go fucking do it immediately. Luna knows what time they close off the top of the head, dog. It is 9:54 for me. Play Fallout in the cars you order? True. I gotta go get a PlayStation Plus, or not Plus, the little portable thing, the not PSP that looks like a tablet with a PlayStation controller on both sides. I will take a 4-star Bullies. That's a good one for me to have. Appreciate the follow, Ghostface. Yeah, the one that looks like a Switch. What is that called? The PlayStation Switch. That's pretty much what we call everything. We call the, what are they called? The actual Steam Decks, we call them Steam Switches, because that's what they are, dog. Except I call my ROG Ally a little handheld computer thing. I mean, that paint is clean as fuck, I won't lie to you, dude. Like, that looks good. I'm also not looking at you, I'm looking at Instincts, because his armor looks clean as fuck. Yours is alright. His is drip. I like this, but you can fit so many drip inside this bad boy. The ROG Ally is so worth it. Ryan, you can find the raids in the lower left portion of the world. It's called the Gleaming Depths in the Ash Heap region. All you have to do is walk right in and the game will let you start it. Alright, if you need an explanation for what to do for this part of the raid, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down and we'll keep going like I never asked. Alright, Instinct, not a problem, man. Where did you say the... Oh, that would be the West Tech. The West Tech grind, if you're trying to build up the rest of your, whatchamacallit. Your season pass, that would be down here. The West Tech Research Center. You can follow this little, like, building, which is south of the National Isolated Radio Array. And all of that is east. Can you see it on screen? Yep, of the White Spring Resort. No worries, guys. All right, let's do this explanation. This next part of the raid involves us collecting fuel canisters that look like the one that's currently on my screen. You can only hold one canister at a time, and when you have that canister, bring it to the black box. Now, be aware that you grab the canisters from behind this door, this door, this door, this door, and while there is a fifth door back there, there are no canisters. That door is only an emergency exit. Be aware that in the hallway of the first door, it looks like you would just run straight here to escape, but you don't. You have to curve off to the right. I can't ping it. But if you're running this way, you have to curve to the right to get to this one, or else it's a noob death trap for mole miners. Now, once you get through those doors, you'll be in a horizontal hallway that runs horizontal to you. I always picture it like a graph paper. You're running forward, it runs to their side. You'll notice you're in this room because there are train tracks on the ground. There are 3 fuel canisters in this immediate room. Do not collect any of them. We save them in case Husky is the last person alive and he needs to run and grab the remaining 3. The difficulty of this part of the raid comes from mole miners that will kill you in one hit. They literally just smack you down regardless of armor and you cannot damage them. All we can do here is run. I highly suggest having the Speed Demon Serum, which helps you run faster, the Marsupial Serum, which helps you jump higher, and then Bird Bones, which helps you fall slower. If you don't have those, I can give them to you, and I highly suggest getting a jetpack, and I see that you have Marsupial, Bird Bone, and a jetpack. So you're good, you're good. You have the stuff that you need to be able to do this. Some quick fire things to avoid. Do not go near your teammates in case they are also being chased by mole miners. You don't want to run into the mole miner that's chasing them, and you don't want to bring your mole miners to them. Grab a canister, run back, go for the furthest ones first if you can, but don't worry about it. And just play as safe as you can be. Jump if they get close to try to get yourself some distance. And that's about it. I have a fan club? I mean, appreciate you, Soul. I didn't even know I set that up, but thanks, buddy. Ryan, we do have an active Discord server where people are always running raids. Feel free to join us. You're welcome as long as you don't hack, glitch, or exploit, and there are always people willing to teach you how to do it there. I didn't even know that was a thing, though. Appreciate you, Master Soul. Perpendicular, you are correct. Do you know why I have 52 perk points? I do not. You may have earned them from buying in the season, like previous seasons. That's the only way I can think you would get them if you didn't, like, scrap perks. All right, Husky, start it when you're ready, dog. I just posted the Discord link. Let me go ahead and post it again. Sometimes you guys can't see it because TikTok shadow bans me in my own chat.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel to resume operation.
Now, a lot of people suggest using coffee or company tea while running. I prefer to have a full set of runners. With a full set of runners on your armor, it's a 4-star. This isn't good. I might die here. No? Okay, good. Because with the full set of runners on your armor, a 4-star, you lose no AP while running. And I don't want to, like, have to think about using company tea or coffee while doing this. It's just one less thing for me to consider, right? I prefer to have as many less moving parts, the lowest amounts of moving parts on my build. It's crazy that it's already been a month of like we're about to be 3 months into this year. Appreciate the follow, Sarah. Thank you. Do not blow up on me, robots. And by robots, I mean mole miner. I hear one to my right. I'm going to cut left and hope... Nope. You didn't move. Why are you still there? I'm going to die because I slowed down. I got away. Appreciate the follow, Ryan. Now, this is one of the safer places because I can jump up here and he has to follow me to my right. I have enough time to drop down and just take off. Really, verticality is your best friend while running. We're making pretty good progress on this one, though. Hopefully we continue making progress, because unfortunately one of the sad truths about running this part of the raid is that sometimes you can do everything right, turn a corner, and die, and there was nothing you could have done. Like, you just die, and that's it. Unfortunately.
Increased hostile presence detected.
Part of me wonders if that's the same person, Shrug. I don't think it is. I also know for a fact that I've told that particular person that we don't do that shit here already. I usually only mention that one when I have somebody there to show, like a mole miner to show it, Kenigma. Just because, like, having the ability to illustrate it just is easier. Real Shin. That's how you know, like, you're playing with the noobs. Hey, snitches get head pats. No, from everything I've heard, the raids in Fallout are so much worse. Oh, sorry. From everything I've heard, the raids in Destiny are so much worse than the Fallout raids. Wait, so which, what were you making to eat, Shrug? You gotta tell me now. You're the one that made the mistake of bringing up food. And don't tell me it was like pigeon stew. Is Miss Beaton's, like, really, famous over there? Yeah, we had a solid run. Miss Beaton was a very famous, I don't want, like, chef? She had, like, a cookbook that taught you how to cook. She was, like, the Victorian age, I almost said Dolly Parton. But I guess I don't really know anybody who makes cookbooks. This is our final raid. This is the 4th one unknown. I have no idea what a Jollibee is, so I don't think... Julia Childs. Yeah, Nate, that's a good one. Julia Childs. I only know of her because she rap battled Gordon Ramsay this one time. It may not have been her, but they called her Julia Childs. I believe I have a copy of Miss Beaton's over here. Did I bring it? Not bring it. Not that I just bring things like that. I just happen to have Victorian books. Yep, here it is. Miss Beaton's Guide to Household Management. I believe there's more than cooking recipes in here. It's been a while since I've looked at it, though. Talking about stuff for the doctor and concussions. Hold on, what did the Victorians think of concussions? I just saw it. How to bleed. In case of a great emergency, such as a strong kind of apoplexy, and when a surgeon cannot possibly be obtained for some considerable time, the life of the patient depends almost entirely upon the fact of his being bled or not. We therefore give instructions on how to operate on the operation of bleeding, or how the operation of bleeding is to be performed, but caution the reader only to attempt it in cases of great emergency. Place a handkerchief, or piece of tape rather, but not too tightly, round the arm, about 3 or 4 inches above the elbow. I don't want to read more because I feel like that's not good to read on TikTok. I'm going to read that later, though. You're overweight in an excavator? Bro, you gotta, like, do something about that. That's bad. Brother, at this particular moment, like before the March update, Brotherhood of Steel has the best physical resistance, SS Armor has the best radiation resistance, Civil Engineer best energy, but Civil or Secret Service Armor, while having the best radiation, has the second best damage resistance and second best energy resistance, so it's the better all-arounder. No, I was trying to find the concussion page, but then I found out how to perform a bleeding. Well, you get 50 special points by just reaching level 50. What are we trading? Is it ammo? Are we trading ammo? What are we trading, unknown? I'm just going to look through your inventory real quick. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. Appreciate you, dog. I don't know it, right? Yeah, because it would have said that. Much love. See ya. Again, would be proud. If you need an explanation for this part of the word, do I have any extra intelligence mods? Yes, I do, CJ. I can give them to you during the next portion of the raid. But if you need an explanation for this part, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. Appreciate the follow, Michael. All right. This next part of the fight, or next part of the raid, involves us fighting 3 dudes in power armor. The one in the center is the strongest. She deals the most damage that will likely kill you in 1 or 2 hits, and she receives the most damage. After a little bit of time, which we cannot change, an enemy to the right will spawn, and then after further time, an enemy to the left will spawn. All of these enemies have an overshield that prevents us from dealing damage. If I may call your attention to the letters with lights. Letter A, letter B, and then number C. Behind each of these numbers or letters is a red generator. At the start of the event, you'll hear a woman speaking in a PA system overhead, and a red bar will appear in the lower middle part of your screen. When that happens, you will need to shoot the generators to destroy them. Once a generator is destroyed, we will run out to the middle and then gang up on the lady in the center. We need to robocop her and remove her from existence as fast as possible. Now, we'll know a generator is destroyed because the light overhead will turn red, signifying that generator is defeated. As we are fighting, little iBots will float overhead, going to repair the generators. If even one generator gets repaired, the overshield comes back and we cannot damage these enemies. We know the generator is repaired because the red light will have turned white. So when that happens, when you notice you're not dealing damage, when the PA lady overhead's like, overshield is back, beep boop, that's when you're gonna be like, oh no, which letter came back up? And then you're gonna look around. I say you, and I mean you. Literally, you are the one that's going to do this. You need to act like you are the only person on this team that is capable of doing it. I'm going to act the same. Husky's going to act the same. We need to act like no one else is good at this game, because if I think that Husky's going to take care of it, Husky might be thinking I'm going to take care of it. And the next thing you know, nobody's going to destroy the generator. So act like you're the only one playing. That being said, if I'm going to do it, right, and I turn and I look and I'm like, okay, Wizard is already at sea. He's getting ready to destroy it. I don't need to go. Wizard responded before I did. 2 people don't need to shoot the generators. I'm just going to be ready to keep fighting this person. That's it. That's all we got to do. So at the start of the event, it's highly suggested everybody goes to a letter. Somebody needs to be on A, someone needs to be on B, someone needs to be on C, so that the moment it starts, you destroy the generator. Be aware that B is upstairs and not downstairs. Bloodhound is the center one, you are correct. Appreciate the Chlorence, Enigma. Now, for the viewers at home, I run an Endanger All Syringer for this part of the raid, which deals or reduces the target's damage resistance by 25% for 2 minutes, right? And I do that just to give us a little bit of a boost against Bloodhound in the center. So destroy the generator on rip, and then we rush back to remove Bloodhound from existence. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate you, man. Let's do it, guys.
System access restored.
So I'll know the shield is down when she stops glowing white.
Scan complete.
But we see that B is still up. There we go. B is down. All should be finished now. Fire the weapon. Switch to my crossbow, apparently. When she gets close, you jump. You jump to create damage because she has a laser chainsaw, right? That's the best way to escape her. She can't reach up, unfortunately. For her, not for us. Anybody at home that is not capable of doing a lot of damage for this part of the raid, you can also use the Cryolator to kind of keep her in place. Do not sleep on the Cryolator, guys, but we know this. And if we don't know this, we'll know this later on. Everybody else, you just aim for the head. We're probably... Not probably. It looks like we're going to one cycle. Unless they repair the generators now, this is a one cycle. Which doesn't often happen. Nope. Yeah, we got a one cycle. Good shit, team. We killed them before the little iBots had enough time to repair the generators. So, good job, everyone. I have no idea how your special points are adding up to 52. That's interesting. Do you have any legendary perks? That might be where they're coming from. I thought I learned how to craft something. I was about to be really excited, but no, it's just suppressors. Well, thank you, Crowy. Appreciate you, man. I'm still over encumbered, so what do I have on me that left me over encumbered? Probably the Radaway. Nobody needs 200 Radaway. And it's not just going to be the Radaway. It's going to be, I am low on super stim packs. I have not been watching myself tonight. That's not good. Gotta remind myself this isn't PC and I can't just burn through stuff like a moron. But let's get rid of... Nobody needs 155 basic repair kits either. I do need 106 normal repair kits. That would hurt. Scrap kits. Let's get rid of scrap kits. Still mad overweight, though. What's on me? Let's take a look. I don't need grenades. And I'm still over encumbered. That's crazy, guys. I don't need basic repair kits in general? Okay. You need 5k Radaway? I'll give you a bunch of Radaway. Do you need a bunch of Radaway, dog? Let's just do it. This is gonna hurt. I love my basic or improved repair kits, and that's not enough. Dad was right. I am not enough. I don't want to worry about that right away. Let's eat some pemmican for fun. Okay, there we go. Just beneath, but enough. Oh yeah, you want intelligence mods. I do have some. I'm assuming 2-star, right? Because I know I have some 2-star intelligence mods. I have 3. Yep, no worries, dude. I am low-key thinking about that Taco Bell run. I'm not even going to front. I'm going to be up a little bit anyways. I got to finish that video. So, like, if I'm going to be up late, why not be up late with Taco Bell? Yeah, like, for sure, Zooted. If you're on the Discord server, post it in pictures. We'll take a look. I believe you. I'm just a little confused how it's happening. Everybody here? All right, if you need an explanation, again, give me a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down, and we'll keep going like nothing ever happened. Country Boy is doing raids for PlayStation if anybody wants to join. Okay, Okay, so I saw a thumbs down and some question marks from Wizard. Wizard, did you need an explanation? That's a thumbs up for explanation, thumbs down if you're good. But you're shaking your head no. All right, let's go then.
Alert. Hostile breach detected. Lockdown initiated. Lockdown will persist until hostile presence.
How did that not blow up on first trip? What? Okay, we're good, we're good. We got this. Husky's going for the speed run. He wants to race the brig. The brig? He wants to use the big crystals on the mole miner. He ain't playing around. Appreciate the follow, Zuckerberg. My automatic shotgun would have hit that sniper shot on the crystal on PC. Yo, so, like, I'm randomly in the mood to play Game Boy Color? Who's trying to jump down on some, are there even any good Game Boy Color multiplayer games? Like, playing Pokemon battles is like, oh, he's dead. It's like the most boring thing you can do with two people with a Game Boy. Anybody trying to get down on some Game Boy Color Bomberman? Let's go. Mortal Kombat on the Game Boy? I'm down, dog. Is that even multiplayer? Oh, that sounds like a terrible time, but like in the best way possible. Go ahead and put it in the pictures post, Zooted, and we'll take a look when we get a chance. If you even put while you're posting it, somebody may be able to get the answer before I will. God, Mortal Kombat on the Game Boy Color sounds terrible. I know it exists. I don't think I played Mortal Kombat 4 years ago, but like there's no way it's good. Now where are the Deathclaws? They should have spawned by now. There are the Gulpers. Do not touch me. There they are. There is an Deathclaw. The other one will show up momentarily. Oh, it definitely exists. Like, I remember seeing the combination pack of Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 on the Game Boy. There's no way it's good if you know, have them both on one cartridge. Those things didn't hold shit for memory. Game Boy Color used to be my favorite console. Are both the Deathclaws here? No, the other one's coming. They're dead, Jim. Yay, a cauterizer. Nobody cares. Let's take a look at this picture. Appreciate you, Kilgore, though I'm not sure you're here to hear me. Oh, Cookout is apparently a restaurant. That's fun. What are your legendary perks, by the way? I don't know if you ever answered that. If you did, I didn't see it. Yeah, I'll take a look at the Shepherd Crook too. Give me 1 second. Appreciate the heart, me grunts. Damn, I was straight up not expecting the Shepherd's Crook to be that hard. Bloodied? Oh, it's a bloodied build. That kind of makes sense. Rapid, strength, and polished. Do you think the Shepherd's Crook would be better with that new 4-star explosive mod? We are indeed full tonight, Janlo. This is the final team of the night, and then I will be hopping off. Damn it. A lot of my weight is going to be coming from... Who wants 1,000 shotgun shells? They're all yours for the taking, dog. Whoever wants 1K shoddy shells. If there's one thing that you learn from me, it's do not sleep on the Cryolator. The Cryolator with the crystallizing barrel and quad really trivializes this part of the fight. It's a good way for lower level players to assist when getting carried through the raid by higher level players. You see, I'm not going to be dealing very much damage, but neither is the snake, because, again, the Cryolator with the crystallizing barrel and quad prevents the snake from doing the majority of its attacks. So, your team is going to be able to fight this thing with relative ease. Do not sleep on the Cryolator, guys. I specifically use quad, rapid, swift, and stabilizers with the crystallizing barrel, and with this build, even when I have to stop to reload, by the time I finish reloading, the snake will still be frozen. Good weapon to use. Again, you can use it against Bloodhound in the 3 power armor fight, or you can use it and be the total hero against the Scorch Beast Queen when doing the nuke drop event, Scorched Earth, because once the Scorch Beast Queen lands and you freeze her, the entire community is going to Robocop her and get her out this game. So again, Cryolator, wake up. We love to see it. We'll let you use the Cryolator then. I will use my ammo deficient... whatever this thing is called. Gauss minigun that does not have all the proper mods on it, but I get to fight. That's all that matters. So go ahead and step forward, and then I'll be busting all my coffee in the meantime. You only need to do one Sunset Sarsaparilla. Oh, that's cool, Bryce. That is actually really cool. What do you mean pause? What are we pausing for? The snack freezer. That's exactly what it'd be, though. I wish the Ultragetic Mole Miner was slowed down. What are the Cryolator mods? Sure, let me show you. That is quad and crystallizing barrel necessary. The rest are not, and the rest would be rapid, swift, and stabilizers. You good, Unknown? You named the Cryolator after my snake that froze to death? That's fucking dark. What's the snake's name? Oh, God damn it, Unknown. The queue is indeed full tonight. We are doing the final team. I thought it would have a much more aggressive name. Go ahead and start it, Unknown. I'm going to use all the coffee when he's, like, spawning out. Appreciate you, why am I here? Now, I pop, like, as much coffee as I can so that I just stay in vats. I don't have the proper stuff for this weapon, just because I'm not going through the grind again to get it. But I can still do enough damage to be shooting, right? And because I popped a bunch of coffee, my AP is going to keep me in vats. And I'm just going to be holding the trigger down. Another mindless thing. But realistically, with the Cryolator, I don't even have to be optimal. I'm just doing this to kill time a little bit faster. However, I am shooting, so I have to focus on tail attack. And then hopefully still have enough AP. Pull the trigger, game. Thank you. Nope, I'm out of AP. So from here, I can just shoot him. Anthony, I'm always willing to play with viewers during the raid, but unfortunately, this is the final team for the night. We do have an active Discord server where people are always raiding on PlayStation and PC. We're even getting some Xbox players now, and we love to see it. All are welcome. We don't care how new you are to the game, as long as you don't hack, glitch, or exploit. You are welcome to the server. Cavalier is going to be really good for taking away damage against the mole miners. That's why I want to switch to it. Yeah, it does. He is correct. It will show the effect, but the mole miner will not be slowed down. I wonder if it would be slowed down on the PTS. I doubt it, but man, that'd be way too easy. Can you imagine just being able to walk through the entire field portion of the raid, freezing mole miners? That would be so lame. Man, did you get any tonight? Sentinels or Reflective for you, Unknown? I didn't get shit for you. The third star on my Cryolator is Swift, for faster reloading. Unknown? Yes, Unknown plays on PlayStation. I'm glad we were able to get you through your first raid relatively painlessly. Aside from the fact that we kind of breezed through things, I hope you were at least able to learn something useful. Can I see if you have... What were you asking for, Zooted? I have to look up. Oh, see if I have a Swift. Sure, sure. Let me check. Let me just get rid of all this stuff on me. What did I learn? A speedy receiver. Go to hell. Do I have Anne Swift? Let's find out. I swear to God I saw one. Am I tripping? No, I do not have a Swift. Sorry about that. I'm glad you were able to learn. Are we trading? What are we trading? Do you want a bullies? Can I offer you a complimentary bullies? I want that crunch wrap though. Awesome. Now, I believe you had... What was it that you were here to give me? Was it unyielding? You were trying to give me that unyielding earlier? Was it unyielding? You were trying to give me something. I do not recall what it was. Yes, the unyielding. So yeah, just go ahead and put it for sale or drop it. It really doesn't matter. Steak Supreme Chalupa or steak... Oh, the steak quesadilla with sour cream sounds so good. So good. Alright, guys. That's going to be it from me for the night. Oh, hey, Doc. That's going to be it for me for the night. I am going to hop off because I need to make that video. I didn't have time to finish editing a video before coming to do the stream, and I want to make sure I catch it and not stay up way too late tonight. We will be streaming again tomorrow, though, for more PlayStation raids. If I can start earlier, I will, but if not, we are definitely going later so we can fit more people in that night. It's going to be great. Feel free to stop on by. Happy to help, Ryan. But have a good night, everybody. I will definitely enjoy the butter churn, buddy. But have a good night, guys. I will catch you again tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to shill. We do have a Discord server. Our new players are welcome. We do not care how new or how uninformed. I guess that sounds rude. You are about Fallout 76. We have active PlayStation and PC players. New players are always welcome to join us, and there are some Xbox players there. We're growing that side finally, guys. As long as you don't hack, glitch, or exploit, you are welcome on the server. Also, don't be a jackass, but like, I don't have to tell people that most of the time. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, I'll be an unknown worlds. I messed that joke up. You got what I meant. Also over there, Easy E, I don't know if you're still hanging out, man, but hopefully we can get you in tomorrow. Show up at 8 p.m. when we start, and we'll get you in for sure, man. But if not, we'll try to fit you in for sure, man. But have a good night, anybody that may be just lurking on YouTube. I will catch you later. I just got to make sure it actually all sent that, because sometimes I quit too early. Okay, it did. Neat.